Hello, Juan Yenzer here. Today we're going to do another fantasy football league. So, if you didn't remember from the first time, you're going to go to the specific website that is a league of football that is national. Haha. You're going to click on Fantasy 2017, and when you get down to it, you're going to either create a league, join a league, or activate a league. Okay? You're going to join a league. You're going to join a custom league, an NFL managed league, a prize league, which is usually what I do, and NFL winners. I usually put the prize league. You can either do a ring, football, autograph jersey, autograph mini helmet, a couple different kind of flags, and a coin. I've already done that, so I'm going into my draft. So once it's your draft day, you'll go to whatever your league is, and within a half an hour to go or such, could be 25 minutes to go, this will pop up. Your league is drafted now. You click on that. Over here in the corner is where it shows what type of league that you're playing in. This is where you find out what your draft pick is. Oh, looks like I'm fourth. All right. So right now, I'm not a real big wide receiver guy. I'm kind of a running back kind of guy. I'm targeting either LaShawn McCoy maybe Melvin Gordon, DeMarco, maybe even Devonta. Kind of open for LaShawn. Draft begins in 29 seconds. Okay. So when it's time to pick, you'll have a minute 30 to pick. And I'm pretty much going to be just talking here and there, but the draft is starting right now. Money Shots is on the clock. Plus, I gotta eat, so I'll be eating some pizza here. Meat lovers from a hut of pizza. David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell.
Your team is now on the clock.
Wow, wasn't expecting that. See, if I go with a wide receiver right now, it's gonna be a wow, and there's not a lot of running backs. They're top notch. Just a bunch of wide receivers. I don't want to go Melvin Gordon. Well, I'm gonna go with Antonio Brown. Damn. See, this is why you can go into the draft thinking that you got something all planned out if you're at a certain position, and it doesn't. So now I'm going to either load up on wide receivers or I got to go back to back with running backs. Luckily, a lot of other people are taking it. And this is where you can look to see where everybody's drafted, right there. Over here is a team that's on the clock and the upcoming draft picks, and your team would be highlighted, and if you were on playing, it would be green. Reason why I went with Antonio Brown too, outside of me being a Pittsburgher, is it's tough for me to think past the top three running backs. I wavered, thought about taking Melvin Gordon, and then somebody else took him after me, and then it went Julio Jones, Evans from Tampa, and Beckham. So Beckham going 8th. And now the slowdown begins. They call him, we're not even out of the first round yet, and you don't even know who you want to pick. Devonta Freeman just got taken. Howard from the Bears just got taken. You know, I almost have to go running back and then running back coming back. There's not going to be any decent running backs left. Remember Gurley last year was like the #1 draft pick? It's like, what do I do if Jordy Nelson's still there? I mean, I'm kind of leaning toward it, even though I don't think Jordy Nelson will be there. I'm kind of leaning toward Todd Gurley right now as my #1 guy, if you can believe that. Last year would have been awesome. This year it's like, who knows? Because number 15's on auto pick. He's next. And the 13th player ranked would probably be picked by him because that's what's up next. Damn, see, this is what happens when you don't go running back right off the bat. See, Jordy went with the auto pick guy. And now I'm looking at Marshawn Lynch as my #1 guy. Yeah.
Your team is now on the clock.
Man. Yeah, I took Elliott again. Can't forget about the value. There's like nobody left really running back wise that's like kick butt type of guy. And then down here is where all the comments are with people. If you enjoy reading that. People are sleeping on Adrian Peterson. All right. What about Brandon Cooks?
Your team is now on the clock.
Tom Brady just got taken. I need a running back. I'm going to go with Fournette. We're going to go with the rookie here and see what happens. eventually people go start going back to the running backs, and they're really starting to get thin. I mean, I'm already waiting on Elliott. I can't take somebody like I don't know, like Doug Martin, because I'm be out 3 weeks of him too. Tyreek Hill fan. I am waiting on a quarterback this time. Slow. Everybody's slow. Nobody's picked since I have. I'm going with the rookie. Yeah, wait until the last 10 seconds. There you go. Waited all that time for a McCaffrey pick. I swear, I think people just wait for the thing to come on, and then they hear it, and then they just make their pick. Aaron Rodgers picked next after McCaffrey. Lamar Miller now. I gotta probably take another person at running back, because I won't have Elliott. So I'm gonna have to carry 5 or even 6 running backs because of that. I like to carry 5 anyway. Won't be able to pick anything if I die from old age, though, from people taking so long. Oh, there you go. Landry, Miami. After Lamar Miller from Houston. Wow. Giving you fits is giving me fits by not picking his. There you go. See, if you start talking about them, I think their ears start getting warm and they make a pick. Hopkins from Houston, wide receiver, just got taken with round 3. He was the 29th pick overall. On the clock, Cajun Jersey, pick 30, and then Cajun Jersey with pick 31 again. They're up double. A lot of people still available. You notice down here, Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill both had the same amount of points last year. I was surprised to see Carlos Hyde having as many fancy points as he had last year, because I had him in one of my leagues and I don't remember him doing anything real special. All right. This is where you got to decide who you're going to load up on. I could use another wide receiver. I'm a fan of Terrell Pryor. He's a local boy. Since I'm in Pittsburgh, that is.
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh, and he gets taken right before I could take him. Boo. I'm going with Tyreek Hill then. And if he's still there, I think I'm going to take Keenan Allen. Might go wide receiver heavy on this team. Alright, there's always a slowdown after I pick. See, I wanted Pryor, and I wasn't taking a chance that Hill wasn't going to be there coming back, so I had to take him now. I wanted Carlos Hyde too, but that was taken. Now Joe Mixon was taken. Running out of decent running backs. Keenan Allen's there. I'm taking him. And if Keenan Allen's not there, I might take Devontae Adams. I have a couple people, but my wide receivers on bye.
Your team is now on the clock.
Wow. Thomas, Jeffrey, and Crabtree picked. Let's go with Keenan Allen. He's got a pass-friendly quarterback. They throw the ball. You know, you start wanting to take people that you're familiar with and who you trust, or who you think are going to have good years. But then all of a sudden, it's looking like the team that you just drafted, you know, a couple nights ago. Oh, I have Elliott on that team and I have Hill on that team, but I don't have Brown, I don't have Fournette, I don't have Keenan Allen on that. And sometimes you try to stay away from taking those guys again. Like for me, I don't expect them to be there, but Martavis Bryant, I would take him in a heartbeat if he's there. See, look, I'll put him up there. If he's there, I'd take him. And I have him on my first team. I'd take Adrian Peterson too, also, because I think he's going to be a beast with New Orleans. Even if he's just first and second down back, he's still going to be a beast, and they can bring in somebody for third. And that every, 3 series, you usually have the backup come in anyway on the third series. Robinson from Jacksonville went after I took Allen, and Adams was taken after that. The problem is if I get somebody like Martavis, I'm probably going to be going 3 wide receivers. And I'm going to be overloaded on wide receivers. I'm a trade waiting to happen if I go with something like Martavis. I do not expect Martavis to be there, but if he is there, I will take him. Even though I need a running back. And honestly, I don't know who to take anymore with the running backs. And I'll tell you what, if Martavis isn't there, I'm just going to take Peterson. I don't think people are giving him his due. Hey, 6 carries, 20 yards, and 2 touchdowns each game is some nice points from a starting running back. I'm also a Rob Kelly fan. I'm a Jonathan Stewart fan. Drew Brees just got taken. Actually, I went with Ware, Jordan Reed, Larry Fitzgerald, Brees, now Greg Olsen. The tight ends are going to get ran. Shoot, if I was going to do that, I'd probably try to take Tyler Eifert. Seemed like when he played a couple years ago, he was just money. Maybe I'll take him if people start running on there if he's there. Remember before he hurt his back? He was like scoring a touchdown a game. Okay, so it's going to be helpful for me if somebody takes either Martavis or Tyler Eifert, because I'm not so sure what I was planning on inside of my head is going to end up working out right now, looking at what I'm looking at. Matt Ryan, Matty Ice, Andrew Luck. Wow, there he goes. Round 6, the quarterback run. Thought there was going to be a tight end run. There wasn't. Oh, is it too early to take Eifert? I like Brandon Marshall too, and Eric Decker. Or do you take somebody like CJ, who's going to be the running back out there because they like to run the ball? Russell Wilson just taken. Oh, there goes CJ. You know what, I think I'm going to take Martavis. Geez, having both running backs, or sorry, from both wideouts from the Steelers would mean I might have to go after
Your team is
Roethlisberger.
now on the clock.
There, I took Martavis after Mariota. Sorry, I was confused, trying to figure out who I want to take, if they're around. Nice little run on tight ends again there. Still like to take another running back, but it's kind of difficult to whenever you see other talent out there that you'd rather have. Cam Newton, Devontae Parker, Brandon Marshall.
Your team is now on the clock.
Golden Tate. I'm going with Tyler Eifert. Oh, wow. See, I don't think LeGarrette Blount is going to do anything. Kyle Rudolph has good camp results every year, but doesn't do anything fantasy-wise. How about Amir Abdullah? Is this the year that he breaks free? And Ty Montgomery? You know, the only problem with having draft once again so early is you don't know how some of these other people are going to be playing out and what they're going to be doing. Because right now they haven't played. Matt Forte is one of them. Bilal Powell is another one. You know, who's going to be the dude? I mean, they both put up numbers, but it seemed like Powell was doing it toward the end of the year and Forte did it at the beginning of the year. Oh, some people take forever. There goes Ty Montgomery. See, quarterbacks. Dak, Kirk. I'm not ready for a quarterback. And Derek Carr is still out there anyway. He's somebody that I liked last year. Tell you what, I picked up Tyrod for a couple playoff matches last year. Guy puts up some stats. He may not put up like 300 yards or anything, but he has 3 touchdowns and usually a rushing touchdown in with that. After Montgomery was taken, White from running back New England was taken with the 68th pick. There's starters for running back still out there. Rex. Got a long way to go for me. But Perkins was taken from the Giants. And if you're a Pittsburgh Pirate fan, they're losing to St. Louis right now, 6-2 at the top of the third. The list you're seeing right now that's up is all. Eddie Lacy, just taken. Sammy Watkins, just taken. giving you fits was asking for who's starting running back. And he takes a wide receiver. Run of wide receivers. Watkins, Sanders from Buffalo, Edelman from New England. I mean, I'd like to pick Gilsley, but he hasn't even practiced. That's another problem with picking right now. Come on, people. Texans 2017. Always. This draft takes forever. Because then the next guy's on auto pick. So he'll be picking right away, which is probably going to be Powell or Stephon Diggs or Jack Doyle. I don't know if I trust anybody with the Jets this year. Alright, the first defense. Chiefs just went. After Edelman went Diggs, and then the Chiefs. Auto pick guy picked the Chiefs. That's the problem with those kind of people.
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh, you stink. Right when I was going to take Adrian Peterson. Alright, now I'm kind of lost. Alright, you know, everybody keeps talking about Amir Abdullah being the man. Sorry I'm taking a little while. I'm having a difficult time deciding who I want as my running back. Let's go with Amir Abdullah. I don't know who else to trust. I can't take a Baltimore Raven. I would love to take Woodhead. I can't take him. And I don't really trust anybody else. I got enough wide receivers. I don't want to take a defense or a kicker right now.
Your team is now on the clock.
Yeah, I went with Rob Kelly. Running out of decent running backs out there. Wide receivers got a bunch of people still. I haven't even taken a freaking quarterback. And people are already taking their defenses. How do you know how good anybody is right now? Uh-oh. Somebody's coming upstairs. Try to scare me. Kelvin Benjamin and Matt Bryan get taken. Come on. A couple people keeping everything slow. 3, 4. Man, there's so many quarterbacks still left. This Texas 2017 is like forever guy. There's always one that tries to ruin it for everybody. All that time for Bennett, tight end, Green Bay. Six. 6 picks left. I have 4 wide receivers, 4 running backs, tight end. I still don't have my quarterback. I still don't feel like picking one either.
Is there any good luck as far as quarterbacks?
Yep. But I got Brown and Bryant from the Steelers are 2 starting wide receivers. So it's kind of like, do I try to take Ben so I get to match them up with one another? But then every time I have Ben, he plays horrible. People are picking Terrence West. Hill was just taken after Bennett. And now we're down to another 10 per person, and they're back to back. Yeah. There's one that took Forte. Take Powell. Help us out. Bunch of quarterbacks left. No running backs. We're running out of wide receivers. Derek Carr just got taken. I need a quarterback.
Take him.
Who, Ben?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going to take Cousins over Ben.
That's wrong.
Oh, you want me to make this my Steeler team?
Yeah.
Hold on, I got to wait for Ben.
Why?
Come on, I don't need to take him right now. He'll be there for another couple rounds. I can load up on somebody else.
What if it's taken?
I'll find somebody else. If you expand it, it shows you more stats that they're expecting them to have. You can see all of that. And then at the end, we still have over here everything, but I keep it smaller because I don't really need that many stats. And I have a general idea of who I'm usually trying to get before I get them.
Your team is now on the clock.
Alright, I took Kirk Cousins. I'm also probably going to follow that up with taking Ben Roethlisberger. Because he has a quick buy, and the one thing I will say about Roethlisberger, he plays well when he's at home. On the road, not so. So if you can get quarterbacks that are your two quarterbacks, and each of them are at home while the other one's on the road, you can have a pretty good schedule of going half your quarterback half the time. I like Dak too if he's there. But I think I'm going to go with Ben just because I got the other two Steelers on there. And a little lady said I should do the Steeler thing, so if he's there, I will. So I got 1, 2, 3 picks. And Stafford was just taken. Pierre Garçon is just taken. Then Tevin Coleman. Now Victorious 777 is up. And then I am up next.
Your team is now on the clock.
Actually, I was thinking about Decker. I'm going to take Roethlisberger. Okay. So, I can take running back, I can take wide receiver. If I really wanted to load up, I could take one of the, like Zach Ertz. I think it's going to be the guy who kind of replaces Matthews. I mean, look at everybody else that's here. I was like, ooh, Cameron Brate. Yeah, it's a shame that Brate has the kid that they drafted ahead of him. That's already gone? Yep, already gone. Well, right here, O.J. Howard. Because they're kind of nixing each other. And Brate, how many? He had 8 touchdowns last year. Winston and Moncrief is gone since I picked. And Brate last year had 8. And Ertz had 4. Get more receiving yards though. A bunch of wide receivers left. I like Shepard. Jones. Not taking anybody from Cleveland. I think I need to find who's the backup. There he is. We'll add Darren McFadden to the Kiwi, Kiwi. I actually have a couple jerseys of Darren McFadden when he was with the Raiders. Oh, wow. People are slowing up. Henry, running back, was just taken. Oh, kicker was taken. Dan Bailey. And then the Falcons. And then Henry from the running back spot. Oh, a couple Tennessee people. And then Woodhead. Caro Santos. I think just for sake's sake, kind of have to go with Darren McFadden if he's going to be the backup to Elliott. Man, I'm not a big fan of my running backs. That's probably what you're thinking out there also. This guy sucks at drafting running backs. You know, that's what happens whenever you draft a wide receiver with your first pick. And you're always playing catch-up. And I'm not talking about the Hines catch-up. Okay. Cobb, Santos, Crosby, Cobb, and Riddick.
Your team is now on the clock.
Ertz was just taken. McFadden was just taken by me. So Kareem Hunt has me curious. So is Jonathan Stewart. Why the heck is he still there? Does everybody think that they're just going to give up on Jonathan Stewart and have the other kid there? You know what? Good. I hope he's there. I'm taking him. Hunter Henry, Perrine, Senator Doyle, the tight end from Indianapolis. Who do I need? Still good quarterbacks on the board. Tell you what, well, Dak, I didn't know that he was still there. Wow, jeez, man, wow. You gotta take Jonathan Stewart.
Your team is now on the clock.
Which I just did. Plus, he's a bye week in 11, and if you know how I draft, I usually like the guys with the late bye weeks, especially for kicker and defense, because then you don't have to worry about them. So like, now I got kicker and defense, so I start looking for late picks and who I think are going to score points. I don't take usually Buffalo kickers because there's too much wind and weather up there. I took Boswell last year and horrible. Lutz has me curious because he's indoor, but he's week 5, and I hate that. I mean, I'll take Sebastian Janikowski just because he's week 10, or Vinatieri just because he's week 11. Ooh, Patriots defense is there. I was gonna try to get the Steelers there, but shoot, if New England's there, I might have to take them. I think the Steelers are gonna be a surprise this year, and they have a late week, like week 9, so do the Patriots. And the Patriots just playing a division where they're just not the greatest offenses. You know what? I'll probably take the Patriots if they're there. If the Patriots aren't there, I'm going to take the Steelers. Giants had a number last year. Jeez. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can make this a little wider. There we go. Some people take forever. Okay, so they went Eli Manning for round 12, Dak Prescott, Phillip Rivers, Jonathan Stewart. The Cardinals defense, Latavius Murray, C. Meredith from the Bears, the wide receiver. Wow, Ebron. Palmer, the quarterback from Arizona, just got taken with the 129th pick. I got back-to-back picks. I have to take kicker and defense. I'm all loaded up. And the kicker can, oh, there goes my defense for number 1. Caleb Sturgis might do. He's week by week 10. All right, so she wants the Steeler team, so I'll give her the Steeler team. The Steelers defense is still there. I'll take them. And then I'll take a Philadelphia team that's in Pennsylvania, and that's second good. I'm not a real big Philly fan, period, but I'd rather have Pennsylvania beat Ohio than lose to Ohio, if you know what I mean. If you played high school sports in Pittsburgh and you ever played anything like the other teams in other states, you know what I'm talking about. Wentz, Wentz. Taylor from Buffalo just got taken. Three more picks and it's me. Texans 2017 is holding up the game right now. Well, if you're not going to be around, just click the little button that says auto pick. Right there. Usually I don't like drafting 2 quarterbacks either because it just causes confusion. You got to have a clear-cut number 1. If not, you're always looking at what the other guy did, and if he had a better game than your starter, and you lose by a couple points and you could have started him over him, you're usually going to be not real happy. Kevin White, Howard from Tampa just got taken after Taylor from Buffalo, and then Kevin White from Chicago got taken. Yeah, Drafting and Driving, Texas 2017 said, yeah, that's real good. So if you hear somebody that was texting while they were driving and kills everybody, it might have been that guy. Alright, team best, come on. 20 seconds to go. See, I know who I'm taking.
Your team is now on the clock.
There, look, bam. I know who I'm taking next. Look at it, he had 143 points last year. And the team's got to get a little bit better, don't you think? He kicks field goals. Plus he has a bye week of 10. And for some reason people don't like taking him.
Your team is now on the clock.
Alright. There you go. Gano and then Britt from Cleveland, the wide receiver, and then the Eagles defense went, and then I took Sturgis. So the defense and the special teams went right there. What they should start doing now is just combining the two. Like the Eagles special teams, the kicker, which is the special teams, a part of it. Make them, when you take the defense, you're also taking the kicker. People won't like that. I know, it sounds stupid, but why not? One less person. Get the roster spot to either another running back or wide receiver that you can choose, because you can't play two kickers. And you can't play two defenses. No, nobody wants to take picks. Even though there's only 6 picks left. At least one of them. And is an auto pick in the 150. You never really get to see who was taken real quick, because as soon as they take it, it bounces to who you have on your team. Look, went all the way down to 0. Took Vinatieri. Sims, Tampa Bay. Pirates are losing 8-2 to the St. Louis Cardinals right now in the top of the 4th. Well, long inning. And I believe there is a different pitcher on the mound now for the Pirates, so they took out the starter. Come on, people, we got 4 picks left, and the guy that's driving and drafting is one of the ones that's holding everything up. Okay, so I have Kirk Cousins and Ben Roethlisberger, Ezekiel Elliott, Leonard Fournette, Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill, Tyler Eifert, Keenan Allen, Caleb Sturgis, Steelers defense, Bryant from the Steelers, Abdullah from Detroit, Rob Kelly from Washington, McFadden from Dallas, and Stewart from Carolina. Ginn, Coleman from Cleveland, Catanzaro from the Jets. And now the last pick, maybe we'll be able to pick it up. Oh, come on, you're going to get out in a minute 20. Down to a minute. A lot of good defenses still left. That's the one good thing about it. You can mix and match all year. You got to figure out what teams are actually half decent at the beginning anyway. You don't know. I mean, not always. It's real easy to say the Chiefs are going to be doing real well and stuff, but you never know.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft. Best of luck this season.
Thank you, Commissioner Goodell. Oh, there's my team. Good or bad. I don't want to get my team rated. I rate it myself. I actually don't have a problem with my team. I'm going to have problems at wide receiver because I'm not going to know who to start week in and week out. Either Brian or Keenan Allen, that is, because Brown and Hill are going to be my starters. Effort's the only tight end I believe I have, so it doesn't really matter. Sturgis and the Steelers defense until the Steelers show me that they can't. They got a fairly decent early season schedule. I got to check out Stewart. He's always been there year in and year out. McFadden's going to be my Elliott person. Rob Kelly's a starter. I can have Rob Kelly start, and I did on a couple of my teams last year. Toward the end of the year, he started doing all right. And with Cousins there, you know, I'll be mixing and matching with him with Big Ben. And that's how it looks. You click on it. Doesn't change. Click on my team. And you can go into my team and see who's playing. And switch and make a lineup change already if you really wanted to. Like I'll leave Ezekiel there for now, just because we don't really know what's happening with them. Now, this team doesn't look bad on paper. If Rob Kelly can perform and Abdullah can be the man that they thought that he could be when they drafted him, could be all right. I've had Brown on other teams, and Cousins and Big Ben. Can't go wrong. Here, you want to see what everybody else has? You click here, and you can click on the other teams. Here's Team Best. You got a bunch of people that I would have taken. Okay, I'm gonna go quick. Cajun jersey. Got a good team. Yeah, he does. Might be thin right here with this position. But Watkins could fill that one nicely. See, he's got two good quarterbacks too that could cause problems. This guy's got a good team. Cajun jersey. Well done. AK Baller 4. Oh wow, he's like me. He's got both wide receivers and the quarterback. That's more points, so to speak. There you go. SoFlo Dolphins. You got a couple Dolphins. He's the one with Andrew Luck, so he's going to be starting Tyrod the first week potentially. His running backs are as messy as mine are. I'm telling you, James White ain't going to be that. He's just a matchup guy. You started with who? Not got a bad team. Horrible bench. Yeah, decent starters. Horrible bench. A guy that took forever because he was driving and drafting. Got a lot of Green Bay Packers. He doesn't have a bad team either. Got some decent backups too. Alright, the guy who's drafting and driving, not bad. I had Russell Wilson last year. It would have been great to see what he could have done if he didn't mess up his ankle. And money shots. Not a bad team also. It'd be nice to see what Isaiah Crow does with somebody that's going to use him as a starter every year. I had him the last couple of years, and I just could never start him because he was so far down in my lineup. But he always produced. He always was one of those guys that had like 10 or 12 carries for 125 yards. He just didn't have any touchdowns. This guy doesn't have a bad team. That's the good thing about only 10 people in the league. Everybody seems to have a good team. Giving you fits. Atlanta. He's got a nice little. He just put better second running back. He loaded up on him. 3 quarterbacks. Yeah, 3 quarterbacks and 2 kickers. And the kicker that you're getting number 2 is Catanzaro with the Jets. I mean, come on, seriously? You had me wait for those picks? Giving me fits. We're not gonna look at my team. We know how awesome my team is already. Ooh, Brady and McCoy and Lynch. Starting wide receivers are iffy. Could be good if he starts Decker and Deshaun Jackson over Crabtree and Golden Tate, which you probably won't. And then you got Doug Martin coming back to be your 3rd guy whenever he comes back. Not a bad team. Always will be a competitive. That's the one good thing about these leagues on NFL.com. They are competitive. Alright, we're going to go back to my team. There you have it. It'll be interesting to see what happens. And what do I do with Ben Roethlisberger and Kirk Cousins? You can always go check their. See that I don't even have the schedule for this year yet. 2016 stats. I don't know who he's playing. I think Ben's playing Cleveland. All right, people. Thank you. A quicker one. Last one, hour 22 minutes, hour 10 minutes this time. All right, let's see if I can do it.